Hello and good morning. So, we're back playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla like every morning this week. On this pleasant Tuesday, not even halfway through the week. We just slightly depopulated this place a little bit to help us weaken Edwin's hold on Oxenfordshire. Sorry, excuse me. And we found this person nearby who is a fighter, so apparently we'll get to do some word fighting. And that's, I think, a good way to start the game. I hope your Monday has been good. I know it's always a bit hard to, get into the week. Luckily for me, this is my last week this year. Then I'll be on vacation until the new year. So we'll see. I don't yet plan to stop streaming. There might be a few days where I won't stream. But in general, I think I'll just keep going. So we'll see how that goes.
Look at you, face like a stuffed beaver.
What quarrel have you with me?
None. I am but an observer of your sparrow-like weakness, and I wish to make it known in verse.
Flighting, then.
You understand.
I'll take you on. Happy to bet. Let's begin on your work.
I hope you're ready. Would you battle a dragon? Then challenge me not.
Oh, you're barely an insect, a fly that I'll swat.
Good! Keep it coming! I'm possessed of a strength that would scare off a bear.
You're possessed of a baldness that scared off your hair.
Great! I've the heart of a lion, the loins of a horse.
You've the brain of a donkey to challenge a nose.
A good one, that.
Let me end now by saying you think you're a beast. You declare you're the most, but I've found you're the least.
Huh. Sharp as an eagle's talons. You've earned your winnings today.
Okay, I think that was a slightly easier one, because basically there was only one that rhymed in the end. So it wasn't even about rhythm. But that was a fun start. I always like these insult fights. A bit disappointed that we didn't really gain much progress here in this mission from picking off this entire garrison, basically. And where else? I think we did St. Albans, Buckingham. Where should we go next? 'Tis the question. I guess we'll go to this spot just to see what's going on there. Oh, that seems to be like another city or something, so I guess we can continue to there. that will work. So, I wonder if we'll manage to do enough in Oxford, sure, to be able to continue the main story. Because I mean, it's, you know, it says weaken the area, so hell, that's what we're gonna do. Oops. Oh, fascinating. Ah, okay. It found us the road. That's nice. Dum, dum, dum. Oh, very foggy here. Alright, and maybe turn down the volume a little. Because I think that was louder yesterday. Like last night. Than I need it now for this game. The horse was thundering in my ears for a bit. Okay, it looks like we have a house or something to give us our mission. What's going on here? I don't see anything obvious right now.
If only Rose were here, she'd help me.
Oh.
How will I ever get this done?
Having trouble, farmer.
Rose? Is that you? It is. My daughter, my child!
Nope.
I can scarcely believe it.
You are a little confused.
I've been longing to speak to you again.
I have never spoken to you before.
What's wrong with that dog?
Rose, do not jest with your father and his failing eyes.
Very well. It is good to see you again.
Such a pleasure to have you at my side, Rose. But I'm so tired, so very tired. I cannot move these crates to shelter.
I must remember to get the crates under the lean-to before the rains come. My memory isn't what it was. Where is Rose? Did she leave some time ago? Oh my. Wait. Important dog petting to do. I guess that's the lean-to. Now where are the crates? Okay, here is where stuff will go. Ah, these crates. Okay. As long as the crates aren't somewhere nearby and we find his dead daughter there. But my guess is that's what happened to her.
Yes, Rose, right there. You were always very clever, child. Put the others there as well.
You know, like roleplay wise,
Grown up to be quite strong.
I'm not sure Eivor would bother with this. You know. But I'm curious of what the story is.
That's the last of them. Come join me, Rose. It's been ages since we had a chat.
Okay.
Rose, you're such a help. Let us reminisce, shall we? The tale of how I courted your mother.
Why not?
You never tire of that one. Well, as a young man, I was sent to a great lord to help with his livestock. That first day, I brought the cows in from the field, and there was this milkmaid. Her smile like sunshine in a storm. I fancied her. She fancied me. We found our way to a storeroom to make better acquaintance.
Sleep well, old friend.
The NPC isn't actually asleep. That's a bit sad.
Remember Fidelis? He'd never leave your side.
I wonder... Can we find out what's going on here? I'm worried. Oh, oh, thank you. Read. Father, I've done what I can for the people here, but the illness is too strong. There is scarcely anyone left to care for, and I feel weak. I'm coming home, Father. I'm so eager to see you again. Oh. I guess she never came home. So it seems... Let's start over there.
You and your mother made all our clothes. You were always a danger with a needle.
Interesting. I know what happened to her. Yep. Note from Father. Rose, my dear child, my memory is fading, but I shall never forget you. Your laugh, your gentle ways. I was blessed to have such a daughter. May you lie in peace, here beneath your favorite tree. So I guess that's her and her mother. Oh no. I guess she didn't make it. Well, at least she made it home.
And then?
What? Oh, yes, what was I saying? Ah, your mother and I in the storeroom. Yes. Well, the Lord wandered in and caught us making merry. He fell into a dark rage and raised his axe, and me wearing nothing but a smile. Your mother had a quick wit. Why, master, she said, this boy can fetch you more milk than you'd ever have use for. Well, the Lord liked his milk, so says he, bring me this milk, and perhaps I'll show mercy. We threw in our smocks and ran for the cow pen, milked the cows in a frenzy, and carried back 2 buckets. The Lord spooned off some cream to taste. Satisfied, he had his servant set the milk in the shade, and declared more. In a thrice, master, your mother said, and we ran outside. How will we get more, I asked. The cows are spent.
I must know what happened.
Yes? Oh. The The cows are spent. Your mother bade me not to be a ninny. She led me in a circle back to the buckets in the shade. We'll bring him these again, and call them new. So we brought the master the same milk again. Again he was pleased. Again he asked for more. And again we circled around. Soon the master had 10 buckets by his count. So he gave us his blessing. We ran for the stables, stole a horse, and never looked back. Not long after you were born. The pinkest little babe a father could hope for. We named you Rose. After the cow. Your mother's ring. She wanted you to have it. Here.
I do not know what to say. You should keep it to remember, Mother.
Such a sweet girl. I'll bequeath it to you when the time comes.
I must go, Father. Take care.
Such a delight to see you, Rose. Come back soon.
That was it, okay. So I guess we can't remind him. That's a pity.
White roses. Once we named you, it became your mother's favorite flower. The rose bush we planted by your mother's grave has grown all the way up the old oak tree. You remember? Just outside there.
So we don't know it's really her mother's grave. There seem to be a lot of delusional people in this game. Like, we've met so many people now. You know, like, not even counting, like, the people who thought, oh yeah, we're descended from Vikings last time or something like that, you know, who are, you know, at least had a little bit of a reason for their, you know, they misheard something in a dramatic moment. But, like, we have so many people who go like, oh yeah, we, you know, he just keep living an illusion and never really, never going on. Never moving on, really. Like, a lot of people who, like, are, you know, pining after death people, I guess. Did we miss anything? I wonder if we... If I had seen that rose thing that reminded him of the grave before he told the story. You know, if we could have reminded him. Or if this story is just about, you know, if this story is just about, you know, that old man sitting there and no longer realizing that his family is gone. Sad. Nice view. Is that Oxford? Or, yeah, that, I don't know, that's some other city down there, I guess. But that's in the 340 area, so I don't think we want to go there. That's Hamptonshire, and I guess that's Stonehenge, maybe? I think there is a legendary animal down there or something. I like that idea they have for the... Like, they have like a course Viking map. Even with some spots marked as you know, marked in rune script, like, what was it, like here, Winchester and Stonehenge and these other places. And then they have, as you discover something, the, what they call it, fog of war lifts. And you actually get a map, you know, that includes, like, the buildings. That's a good way of handling this whole business of, you know, on one hand being realistic and saying, well, they would know in general where stuff is and they had maps at the time. But on the other hand, it's also a creative way of making the fog of war areas look good. So that's cool. I love that. Alright, so I think we did St. Albans Abbey mostly, yeah. Seems to be one of the riches that we haven't been yet. We've been at St. Bell Castle, but haven't found that one armor yet, or how to get to it. Let's go over there. Usually there are forts where there are riches. So London doesn't count with Oxfordshire, that's good. Means we don't have to attack anything there. I guess we should have a peek at all the bigger cities then. So Linford and Buckingham, probably the next two we should peek at to see if that maybe drives us over. I mean, like 2 cities sounds about like what this could be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's about 3/5, isn't it? So, I guess let's ride over there then. But, you know, as someone who loves stories, you know, it's kind of nice to be able to just discover these people here, so that's nice. And the crates have magically moved themselves back. Well, and he does that to everyone who comes by. I don't seriously think so, but yeah. So it's good, although I find it a little samey that there are so many stories where they go, oh, sad story, the poor old man or whatever, you know, misses his Viking friends and his poor wife has to do all the work or whatever. At least, you know, there's a slight variation on that theme now. But, like, in general, there seem to be so many people who are just living in their own world, and you know, I would have wished for a little bit more variety. But on the other hand, you know, they're all you know, as individual stories, they're well done. So I don't really, you know, I don't mind having played them or anything. It's just if there's another one where someone's living in their own world, then I would slowly go and say, you know, can't you come up with something new? Or it should be, you know, integrated more into the story. You know, hinting at that maybe Eivor is living in her own world. Or Layla. You know, I mean, it would be kind of an analogy that works. Okay, so where is the thing? Somewhere on our left. Ah, there. Oh, that looks suspiciously raider-ish. Oh yeah, it is. It's an ambush. It's an ambush because if you do it right, then you go, oh, I ambush. Right. Okay. I've looted some people. Cover is a little intermittent. I don't like this. Jump over the trees? I don't think they're connected enough. But I think if I manage to get over there on the right... Oh. You saw nothing. Oh. Seriously? I'm out of arrows? There are arrows over there at least.
Stay awake.
I guess I'll have to assassinate you. Maybe the last one first.
Sight here.
I'll take you.
Hurler. Alright, at least worked and I didn't alarm the whole herd. I've also got a few more arrows now. Wrong button.
Show me what lies ahead.
I wonder if any of them would go. Oh, funny. There's a deer in our camp, but it's not afraid of my friend. Oh, why are my friends dead? I wonder when these people come back. I also wonder what these white masks are. If they have any story. Oh, it's full again. That's nice. Is that titanium? Oh yes, titanium. Still don't quite know what I'll be using the titanium for. Ooh, I found a wooden leg. Can you imagine the things I could do with a wooden leg? I could, well, walk, I guess. Which Sigurd does right now, but so many adrenaline plants around here. But of course, right now my adrenaline is actually full. And whenever I actually go, oh, I could really do this easier by refilling on adrenaline, it's like, yeah, none around. Okay, we're back to 14 at least. Ooh. Chest to loot with leather and iron ore. So how far are we towards our quiver update? Oh, we are. We can do it. We can have more arrows. Well, or we could wait and do a ration upgrade. You know what? I think I'll go with the quiver. We've not really been in a bind recently where we thought we didn't have enough health. You know, either it was a fight that we probably, you know, would have needed all the health in the world because we were doing something wrong or were under-leveled or something. Or, so I think we'll go with the quiver upgrade for now. And then we can go with rations later. This huntsman breeches or magister's trousers. Let's see how close we are to the magister set. So shield, Grafenford. I don't think we have a magister anything weapon. Okay. So we have the boots, we have the Magister's vambraces, we have the Magister's mask, that's a weapon again, we have the Magister's robes, and we have the Magister's cloak, so we actually have the complete set now. Question is, we would have to level that up. And what do we have for leveling up? We have just 3 of these. So we could level up the smaller Magister items. Like these 3, I guess. Because these, I think, take... You know what? I think we'll do that. Increase melee damage at night, additional increase to range damage. That kind of sounds like something that we might need. That reminds you, what happened to the sci-fi people? We didn't really finish the sci-fi mission in Valhalla. We there was this ill-advised scheme where Loki said, "Hey, look, he can never finish his work in time, so let him build the towers, and if he can build it work in time, let him marry Freya." And we had to collect some things to help imprison that wolf, which turned out to be Loki's son, I think. Which is a little weird, but okay. And yeah, we haven't gone back to that yet. Who are you? Oh, you are someone we haven't met yet, apparently. So yeah, the sci-fi people are still waiting for us to come back to them and relive that memory, or rather to do that last fetch quest where we didn't, like, we needed to set something on fire and it didn't seem to work for me. Very shallow pond. So yeah, we'll get back to the sci-fi people at some point. But I don't know, I didn't really feel the sci-fi setting, and it seemed like I didn't have the equipment. Cuthbert. Oops, order. So who is unidentified? Cola. You're for wine. Coming back. I'm not sure I want you to come back right now. Just wanted to see who you are. So order menu again. Who is... Huh? That's weird. We just got the prompt that we had identified you. Oh wait, I think there's a second set on the left, is there? Ah, yes. So Cuthbert is 160, Kendall is 90. So we should be able to take on some of you now. You're for wine. Okay, yeah. I guess that's fine then. Well, and I guess we're near the second point of London. So we could try to just unlock that one. Just because we're not too far either anyway. And there's not much else close. Hello? Keep going, thank you. It's something weird. It seems in some situations your character will just stop, and I have no idea why. Whether that's supposed to be, you know, like, oh, you're entering a dangerous area, or moving between states, or something. Londonwick Abbey. Hope we're not accidentally triggering anything here. I also like how these ceiling bricks sound. Like, they obviously don't move a bit here. It's just, you know, a rendered texture, as it would be. But, they sound like they're just loosely laying on there. Like real, shingles would be. So that's fascinating. Okay. So now where is... Ah, there's where we can jump, and there... a tattoo we could try to chase. Let's make an attempt at that and see where it gets us. Oh, already goofed. Okay, it's not coming back yet. Not sure if I want to wait for it. Well, this could probably be a thing to do later. Alright, so let's see, where did we actually want to go? I think we did St. Albans. So we'd go to Linford, I guess. Let's fast travel there and see if there's anything to do there. Is this? I think this is the same landscape in which we get these dream sequences when we assassinate an order member, isn't it? Like it's the same location. And we're back at that tower. Interesting, it says there's some green item there. Like a friend or something. Where was that? But the infinite supplier of ingots.
Should be cautious around here.
Is back again. Why are you always avoiding that middle bit?
Who says piggies can't fly?
Oh, he's actually improved. Oh. Whoa. He's actually gotten a lot better. So I guess he levels up a little with us. Disappointed though. read his story already? There's somewhere. Okay, a little bit more to pick up. I mean, last time we basically cheesed him. Or, well, the first time we basically cheesed him through the... by shooting an arrow through the wall. I think there might have been a bunch of health pickups over here. Maybe up there. Oh, just arrows, okay. I wonder if that's what they're going for, if we keep killing whoever lives in there. You know, it might be a way to kind of calibrate yourself to, you know, the damage one of those Goliath people does. I'm still kind of wondering that he keeps respawning every time. Why aren't you? I guess we can remove the marker and set that one again that we really want. Alright. Now we gotta head in this direction. That sounds good. That looks good. This is also a really pretty area, you know, with that mountain from which you can look over everything. I mean, imagine, you know, what the engine has to do. I mean, you can kind of see that they're probably using the simpler models here. Like, you know, those bushes over there and things, they're much blotchier. But that's fine, you know, like you use rougher models in the distance. When the character just stops, that's the load screen of the open world game. I mean, true, that could be it, yeah, that's basically a missing load tunnel. Where we've just been moving too fast, too long, and it couldn't keep up. And so it lets your character stop for a moment, then loads. I mean, it's not, you know, like, it's just as if, you know, like, I had released the button and then I can push again and it goes. But of course, given, you know, it can pretty quickly, you know, load more of the map, I wouldn't be surprised, good point, if that's actually what it was. That is a mechanism to just prevent you from exceeding the engines, or even just, you know, your hard disks capacity to load the level. Oops. That was a good chunk of my health. Not too smart. I mean, really, my general idea was actually to keep going here and find some more health pickups, not to get rid of a good bunch of my health by jumping too deep. This is such a nice scenery. We've got, we're now net positive basically from when we lost our health at the dude, so we've recovered the jump at a little bit, so that's good. Now let's see if we can go back to what amount of health we had before. I would like to get some arrows if I can. Ah, okay.
Show me.
Oh, okay, there's one of our banner carriers over there, it seems. Ah, and there's more help. Yes, we're good. Kind of weird how, you know, like I don't think we've gone below 2 rations in a while, you know. We've used our own health a little bit and refilled it with the 3rd ration so far. I guess some of that was just me.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Avoiding... What was the... Oh, here it is. Okay. So it's weird that I always want to go, oh no, I need all my 3 rations full. I mean, it makes sense, you know, it's the best you have. You know, like, so if you get in trouble, you want, you know, you don't want to go, oh, if I had refilled, I would have survived. Help the third. Oh, those are friendlies? Ah, those are friendlies.
Men, they're after us.
They sacrifice little things for the little gods, like for luck with birthing or the weather or such. What a waste.
It's not unlike what our ancestors did, I suppose. The mounds and all. We used to bury our people with tools, weapons, food.
I'd skewer the talking squirrel. Hate squirrels.
You notice how they jump whenever someone mentions trolls? As if such things were real. We really should use it, though.
I mean, I get the 8-legged horse. Who wouldn't want such a steed? But a magical boar? That's not right. Probably smells like Humper's boots. Jesus, oh. Sorry, Lord.
One of the traders was by, said in his homeland, they beheaded their own king. Asking the gods to change a run of 3 bad harvests.
You remember that hall we burned down? The walls? Well, that was blood they painted them with. It's just not right. Seen them throwing perfectly good swords into the river. Bent them all out of shape for no reason to, or I'd have fished them out. By the way, as you say, but it's radishes working wonders in our family. Always been the healthiest hut in the village. My mum's 39 and I lived to 43.
Abbott's not the healthiest looking.
That poultice you got last week. If not for the smell of dung, it'd be worth keeping a sack of it handy for when we're going into battle.
Best was the old bleeding a week.
Keeps a gash clean, at least. I'd ask how it's made, but the old wise woman's so fond of raw onions, can't stop crying whenever I'm there. Well, I'll wager the real secret's something to do with myrrh. The priests are always going on about it when they talk of our Lord. Surely it's a holy curative.
Right. The smearing of dung. You did wait for the hound to be chewing on his bone before you started, right? Key to the healing process, says the abbot.
I think so too. Of course, there's nothing like a drilled hole in the head to fix one's ills. If it was good enough for the ancients, it's good enough for me. Mistletoe up your nose, eh? Eh? There. I'm sure others would work with us, against them.
Herring chewing bilge rats.
We need to get wise.
There is nothing holy to these heathens, save blood and plunder, perhaps.
You there! What's wrong?
Here they come! Quick, men, or they'll wipe us out!
I heard won't let us lose. Now. You have the advantage.
Oh, I guess. I really have to learn to block, I think. Whoops, that was the wrong button. But I guess it did its job. Anyone else? Oh. Get you. Okay.
You pulled our asses out of the fire, friend. We're grateful to you.
Oh, and something refilled my health? Weird. Thought I'd taken some damage there. Don't know what that was. Alright, I guess... Yeah, I guess that was just a found mission. And now I have to continue. Okay, but that's cool. I like that. Oh, ammo is full. 22. I spent all these resources for 2 arrows more. Should have gone with the health after all. Linforda. What's that ahead then? Oh, that's St. Albans, okay. But I think we've already done St. Albans. So I'm not sure whether I should do that much there. Oh, did we have something more to do in St. Albans? Oh yeah, I guess St. Albans is where we meet, right? So... yeah. That's not really
Here
where
in
we
Old
want to go.
Harbor. This is the camp.
Oh, okay. But we don't really want to go there yet. Do we?
What see you, old friend?
Okay, that's the camp. Is it our camp? Or the enemies? Well, let's save here just in case we accidentally trigger a main quest. Go over there, maybe take a bit of iron while we're here. Oh, that doesn't look like it went too well. Okay, so I think come back here in a bit. Try. Okay, that's a bandit camp, it seems. I guess we'll just pick off this bandit camp.
This place is heavily guarded.
That's fine. I don't like heavily guarded camps. Especially with people walking around in it that have Riches on them. Come on. No! What are you doing?
Game's up! Filthy wretch!
Seriously. What happened there? I tried to trigger my arrow and it did as if I had let go of the right mouse button and well, I guess I've attracted everyone now. Oh. Right. Anyone else home? Loot and arrows for me, good. Yes. Okay, there is explodey stuff here. There's a well. Was I here already? Did I clean out this well already? Well, it looks like every other well, pretty much. Yeah, I guess I took that one out already. I closed. Yeah, I guess this is. I came from there, I think. Last time. She keeps ducking. Oh no, you're approaching the main quest, while side quests are winking at you seductively. Well, I need to do the chipping away thing, you know, to prepare for the main quest, of course. So, that's kind of the idea. Ah! But I guess there is another standard bearer that I need to take out. Yes! That's what I was hoping for. Or maybe it's a group of people that need to be assisted.
Be my eyes, Sigurd.
Back there, okay. But yeah, you know, don't do main quest. Don't be rude. Life is too precious for, you know, main quest. I guess I can approach them from below. Ah, okay, there's stuff to destroy here. Good. Resources to explode. And get closer here. Maybe we can assassinate someone. Nope, doesn't look like it.
What's all that about?
Thank you. No, we're not gonna chain assassinate. That will just expose us. Yeah, I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Storm brewing there.
Oh, that's two. Okay, the other one doesn't come. That's nice. Alright. I wonder how often this will work, or if the people will be tiny fly that is flying around here again. Go back to my plants. Then you won't die. Beep.
What's going on?
Okay. That works as well. Oh, now I get two of you. That's a bit better than I thought. What are you running? Okay. Got him. That was surprising. You know, I think somewhere in these bushes there might be a body that I can actually loot. I don't know. They left you two all alone to guard all this stuff? Oh my. Seriously. Okay, I guess we're not doing this. I wonder where he was running, if he had... if they have support somewhere over there? That's all of you. So let's loot what can be looted. Can we actually loot these trucks? Nope. Luckily they contain enough blaze loot to blow them up. Let's see if there's any pick-upable riches around them. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So you know, that should attract any patrol from nearby, really. Oh. I gotta walk through the fire. Let it burn. close to having done everything, I think. There seems to be one more. Oh. So I guess once you blow them up, the fire spreads a little, so if you walk through, then of course you're unfortunate. Okay, so Linforda is where we find Folke. So now where else in Oxford? Can we weaken them? Oh wait, Oxford is goes a lot farther down here. So maybe it doesn't really look like there's much left. Ewsham Abbey, but it says level 220. Or does it? Ewsham Abbey seems to be in Gloucestershire already. But who knows? Let's go there and see. I guess we can fast travel a little bit, but then we have to run. It's a little interesting that this raid seems to be already on the Gloucestershire side. Like, is this an imprecise map indicator? Or what is this? Oh. We will find out, I guess. Oh. Huh.
Dear God, we're in trouble! Watch out over there, men! Oh, Christ in holy heaven!
Geedridge asked me to help you whenever I could.
Heedwin soldiers have got us in a tough spot. We're grateful for any help you can give.
Bleeding dunghill, out of our league.
That's good steel.
Finally executed the strategy I've been trying to do, which was hello? That was a little weird. Kept focusing on the air instead of the enemy. What?
Snap your
I have weakened Edwin's defenses enough. Ambushing her soldiers should be my final strike before the battle begins.
Okay. That was closer than I thought. We lost a few of their soldiers, though. Oh, one? Could have tried. Oh no, two. Too bad.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, so kind of meant to go over there. No, not over there. I meant to go over here. Use him for more riches, but I guess we don't have to do that now. Then we could probably head back to Linforda. What does she say about ambushing her soldiers? Wrong button. I don't know what that did. I guess. Hope nothing. Okay. Quests. Let's see. What do we have? The Abbey of St. Albinus holds the mysterious Folke imprisoned for heresy of interest to Sigurd. And I guess the rest is Oxenfordshire. Okay. I think we might... Let's see how many... We have 5. No, so I think we'll... Since we're here at this fast travel point anyway, we'll fast travel to Ravensthorpe first. Oh, and then I guess we could fast travel here. Although I guess the distance... Nah, the distance between here and Wandry doesn't really make a difference to Linforda. Okay, let's just do a quick gear upgrade and skill equipery. And then we can see. I think since there will probably be a big battle ahead, I'm thinking health upgrade might not be a bad idea. So if we have any health plus skill slots, then let's pick those. I guess I'm slowly gaining experience in games like this. Where I'm going like, okay, these are the kinds of battles I can expect, and so what is usually my problem? And then it's like, well, in the main battles, usually my health actually goes down a bit, so those are skills we had.
You have a keen eye for quality.
Quality. Okay, where is the Magister? Hidden One's gloves. Magister's ram braces.
This will serve you well.
Here's the thing.
Like the looks of that one?
The Magister's robes we can't really. Magister's cloak. So here's the thing. What was
All
this?
my pieces are good.
With the
but
shield
that
that we
very
had with
good.
the other one. Raffengard. Skeet, well, blocking. Let's
Already up the
that one's quality.
Is that what you want?
That takes 3. So yeah, we're out of nickel ingots now. But we have a shield that we might be able to equip soon, instead of the one we have right now. Do we have any basic gear that we want to take along?
I can get you that one easy.
I guess, oh, the flail takes 3 anyway, so we can't really upgrade. Yeah, I guess all the weapons are like that. Huh. Oh, that's a regular light bow. Okay, never mind that. I just thought the higher level upgrade was actually taking carbon instead of nickel. It'll be interesting. When will we get tungsten? I don't think we've seen a single tungsten. So does that just depend on what level we are? Well, okay.
You are looking powerful.
You are
I must
looking
take my leave.
powerful.
So long.
May they sing of your deeds and my craftsmanship.
That's a new one. That's nice. May they sing of your deeds and my craftsmanship. All right. Right. I wanted to see if I can upgrade anything else. So the Magister's cloak is nice, but like we want the set bonus, I guess. And right now we have the Raven Clan set bonus, so we get increase armor the lower your health is, and additional increase to critical chance. So for those of you not familiar with games like this, critical chance is basically when you hit, sometimes you get a lucky shot in and do more damage, and that's random. And the probability of that happening is what critical chance is. So if you increase critical chance, that means the likelihood of you doing, you know, randomly better damage is increased, which of course means you do more overall damage. And then there's critical damage as a separate thing. And critical damage controls like how much damage you do if critical chance hits, you know, like triggers. So really what you want to do, like there's no use having, you know, critical damage be very low when you have critical chance very high. On the other hand, you also don't want a very low critical chance and a very high critical damage, because that means, you know, it's very unlikely that you will ever get critical chance, but when you do, you'll just wipe out 3 enemies in front of you, or whatever the effect would be of a critical hit. So that's a common thing, like in role-playing games and in many games, that there is a random element in there that lets you do a little more damage, and critical whatever is how you control that. So like if you can get a, you know, slightly higher critical damage, but, you know, like 99% critical chance, then that means that most of your hits will actually deal critical damage, and you'll just overall be stronger. Okay, so we have 2 skill points to spend. So let's see, assassination damage and evasion. So evasion might be a choice, because it means if we evade a hit, then at least we don't take that damage. Light resistance, so light attacks will cause less damage. Poison CX is the daggers. Melee critical chance. Melee resistance health. We can't get there. We only have 2 skill points, so that's not a path we can go down. I don't think we have a hammer even right now. Light resistance. So I might have to spec into light resistance or evasion. Those are all red slots. Okay, I guess let's go with the evasion. If I understand what evasion does right. Or maybe light attack damage, so that when we don't do it causes more. I guess that would be a kind of balanced approach, that our light attacks and our strong attacks or melee critical chance. Oh wait, I read that wrong. I could have done melee resistance health. Can I undo that? Or was it? That was evasion. Reset that. I like that they let you do that. So I can go for melee resistance and health. After all, because the path is like this, it's not connected here. That was just a circular line in the background. Alright. So we've got our health. That's nice. So now we mostly have some weird weapon types and poison stuff. And a few assassination damages that we can spec into. That's fine. Alright. Do we have any gear that we can upgrade right now? Nope. So I guess that's everyone we ever will be. We ever will be. To put it a little cynical, I guess. So we want to get there. So closest is this or this. This one doesn't involve crossing a river. Alright, so I'm sorry. I think we'll have to do some main quest. If you need new items or resources, or you're just looking to sell your useless junk, go see a trader. What I like in this game so far is I don't think I've had my inventory be full yet. Or if it happened, it was like once or twice. Like over the entire playthrough. Which, let me check. Oh. Right. Uplay isn't even open right now. It's also nice, you can kind of launch the game without the Uplay window. So let's look at the game details. We're at 31% total progress. I thought I had been at 40 already. Huh. Okay, 31%. 1,574 total kills. Distance traveled, 427,397. Whatever the unit is. Meters? I don't know. Feet? Total power level 128. That's what we just saw. Alright. And we have 12 of 31 core challenges completed, which I think are basically achievements for, you know, stuff that you know, everyone who finishes the game gets. finish the first mission, finish the second mission, I don't know, kill the main enemy maybe, or whatever, kill the first, finish the tutorial, kind of these things of achievements that just are there so that you can compare yourself against your friends and see who's ahead or whatever. Or, just keeping track for yourself, of course. But different from, like, achievements that, there are some people who say, like, they don't like this kind of achievements. But I like them as, like, it's a social feature. Like, achievements like, kill 5 million enemies without taking damage or whatever. Those are cool. Those are, like, challenges for people who, have played the main game and want to play it differently. Or something like that, just want random stuff to do. Whereas achievements like you finished the first mission or whatever are basically just social media status indicators. So, like, they tell your friends in, your Uplay friends or whatever, how far you are. So, for example, if you're both, playing the game at roughly the same time, then you can kind of see, okay, they're ahead of me. I can talk with them about stuff without accidentally spoiling them. Or, on the other hand, it could be, oh, they're still behind me. That means I should be careful what exactly I talk with them about in the game. I can't, like, the newest thing I discover, I should carefully inquire, what they've seen so far. Because that's kind of the danger with games like this, of course, is since it's so non-linear, you can have, you can be ahead of someone else, but, still accidentally spoil them on a side quest. Because there's just, you miss some side quests, and unless you both follow exactly the same path, and, play in the same style and things like that, you might still not find your way to the same things and have finished the same missions. Nothing in these boxes. Gives. Leave me some loot.
And here's Eivor.
Ah, you timed things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's Monastery, just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
I have explained enough. Now is the time for action.
You've done nothing of the sort. Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason enough.
Why? So she might cast a spell and turn Edwin into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
I've already plundered St. Alban's Abbey and lifted its treasures from nave to crypt. I saw no prisoners of note.
She is there. I know it. And she is the most valuable treasure of them all. Eivor, there was a time when you would follow me without question, because we trusted one another, because you knew I would never lead you into folly, never wager our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
Sigurd, you know I would never betray your trust in me. I'll fight with you. But there must be limits to this chase. Giedrich is counting on us.
Of course he is.
and soon we will deliver. Come. When you raided St. Albanese, are you sure you saw nothing? No crypts? No prisoners?
Nothing I can recall for certain.
That was good. It remembered that we already raided St. Albanese and actually added some dialogue there. That's cool. Okay, so I guess, where do we want to go? St. Albanese, okay. Wherever that mission objective points us. He's using me as his taxi cab. Go figure.
What do we know of this woman?
Very little. She appears to be an adventurer of sorts.
The Thane called her a heretic.
All the better for us. She's clearly someone who knows her own mind.
I admire your optimism, brother.
Okay, that is a bit of a bug. That they can't, you know, like, berth their ship at the shore. Following your ship. He just, and especially since he went off the ship on the wrong side, so basically jumped into the deep water to have to swim even farther to follow you. That's a bit weird. But it's fun to have games that that have you know, slight glitches like that. Okay, whoever that person is, okay, seems to be just a civilian. Oh, maybe these guys ourselves. Cool idea, though.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
In the monastery's crypt. There's a key over there. I guess we will need that. Distrust area. Oh, and there are lots of guards here. I think there might have been a spot that I couldn't get to. Wasn't this where the...
There will be a crypt or dungeon near the central church, I believe.
Go again.
Have a look, Sunan.
Yeah, there is some loot down there somewhere. That's probably near her. Can go in, I guess, through the top of the church. That's, I think, the access we found last time. Oh, now it shows us... Yeah, so it's not over here. It's really just the main church. Where is that key that it showed us earlier? Over there somewhere. Don't mind us. Right, just have back problems. There's two keys. One seems to be that guy in the church.
It shall wear than Utlage self. Give these.
Okay, maybe let's go around and try to approach from the other side. Eye out. Where was the key? Oh, that guy in there apparently has the key. Who is whistling like that? There's someone over there, I guess. Well, this seems like fun.
Here's the monastery, St. Albanese.
Fulk is held inside, somewhere well protected.
What are you doing in the bushes? Oh, shouldn't be.
What do you see?
Okay, this may require a whole lot of work again. Oh, let's see, if we go back there, we probably don't have to eliminate that many people. And then we could probably hop up here. And I think over there we can, like, if that is behind that arch, yeah, looks like it. Yeah, so we can just, we might be able to just hop over here, get on there, and then inside. Let's try that, I guess.
Could they have moved her?
No. She's here somewhere.
This is where we want it to be, yes.
Go, Sunan.
Seriously? Can I get to slightly higher ground? Yes, that looks promising. Oh, there's another one. Let's quickly... Oh. That didn't work the way I intended. Jeez. That wasn't quite my plan, but hey. Oh, where's the last one? Just shot an arrow at me. Oh, you. We'll take the time to loot then, and then we finally return to our stealthy plans that went slightly wrong. Alright. My friends are... Where are you? Oh, you're down there? Okay. Oh, it actually shows us the window now? That's where I went in the last time. I figured it out myself. Now they're just going like, hey. Oh, no, 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 no. That wasn't what I intended. No, no, no. Kind of reticent. Do I really need to arrow this one? And I'm out of arrows? Seriously? That's not an auspicious start. But, oh, that's the two priests. Monastery's crypt. Okay, I guess let's try and assassinate him. And you as well. Oh, I don't have arrows anymore. Alright, we have the key. What's this? Proclamation concerning Fulke. Brothers, I caution each of you... Oh yeah, right. We were here, but we just couldn't get in. I guess the guards didn't have the key at that point. So that's how they kept us from doing this early. Yeah, and here we open things up. And what is this? Note of complaint. The farmers, oh yeah, are annoyed at the tourists. And we've already looted this. Oh, but you have made some more money. That's kind. Okay, so I'm curious who this Fulke is.
Through here. At long last.
Okay, so that was the door I couldn't get through. I really wish I had arrows.
Like holy Judas, I thank you, beloved Jesus, for the wisdom to pierce Sophia's cloud, to see beyond and above the lies of the Alderabouts, to know the first...
Who dares enter this sanctuary?
This stony cave reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you?
We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer.
Oh, the mad heretic!
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Open the door.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mahometans, but by true Christians.
Let's try to talk.
Friar, our hands are bloody with the gore of your guardians. Is your god so starved of martyrs that you wish to die as well?
You make a fine point. Let me pray on this. The Lord bids me to welcome all strangers. Here, friend, take the key, and depart with your strange friend.
was a slight bug there. Didn't quite trigger making him not hostile or something.
Praise thee, Lord of the Treasury of Light, for this chance of deliverance. Are you sent by the angels of Saklas, or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm, a humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts.
The instruments of the children of Saklas the Fool. Yes, I am. I have many such curiosities.
And you possess an object? A polished stone with unusual markings?
Now, you're a curious one. A cowl and robes hiding tawny skin. And that devilish blade.
Why do we linger here? Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
Lead the way.
Come.
Is she? She's not gonna just run out and... Seriously?
How long were you imprisoned?
Some weeks. Perhaps a month.
For your so-called heresies?
Heresies, yes. I have been blessed to discover many profane objects in my lifetime. Objects which attest to the works of the Demiurge, the false god worshipped by these robed imbeciles. Across Germania and Francia, I found these relics and carvings. And here in England, too. Lady Edwin claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
May we see these objects?
If you wish to know the truth of our origins, I will show you today.
I would indeed. Where you go, I will follow.
I'm glad that they despawned.
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
True nature? You said this was about victory. About defeating Edwin.
Oh.
That I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It will give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods. Brother, what by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, we have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
That I do. A monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
Alright, so... I know where this is going now. So this will be the moment where, once we use that device, Sigurd will find out it's not him. It's Eivor, who is descended from Isu, from the gods. And so... which is why she remembers all these things and has these visions, of course. So we know that will be coming. At best, it will be that they're both. And then, you know, he will go, oh, she's a challenge to me. Because, you know, now everyone goes like, well, but, you know, you only own half of the place. And I mean, Eivor seems to be pretty ambitious, which I've not really played her as much, because like my idea was, hey, she had this vision that she would betray Sigurd and she doesn't want to. But it seems more and more that she's actually more interested in, you know, that she has ambitions herself. So who knows? This might be a curious moment where we find out stuff. You're here for an alliance? You're dreaming. It's nothing but a stone. I think she's you know, enough into, you know, like prose and or rather not what's it called, you know, like poems and stuff. I forgot the right word. You know that she... Is it prose? Who cares? Drawing a blank there right now. Something sounds wrong about it. So I don't think she will go... You're dreaming, or it's... Well, she won't go, it's nothing but a stone. I think she has a belief in, you know, supernatural things. I mean, you're dreaming... Yeah, I mean, you know, Sigurd seems to be more and more interested in acquiring Isu knowledge. Not just Isu knowledge, but like in you know, acquiring power. So your dreaming would kind of work, or with your phone lines. I think right now she's kind of the practical one and says, with your phone lines, at least like the things she said without me choosing were kind of that. So let's stay with that.
Will you buy and trade this stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences.
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The language is unknown and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
No risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering gods let me hear, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And you fascinate me more with each passing moment. The Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
So, what does this do? Well, let's say I need more
to
time.
Explore and get my bearings. I'll return when I can.
You are my deliverer. I will await your return.
Okay. This sounds like a moment. Ooh. Okay, so let's quickly invest a few more skill points then. Assassination damage, evasion, light resistance, poison, CX. So I think the light resistance or melee critical chance. Well, I'm still awaiting a big battle. Let's just put it all into light resistance, I think. What was the other one? Now let us do a hard save, because I don't really know what this does. So let's see.
Fulke.
Are you now prepared to see the stone?
Yes. Let us go see the slab of rock.
You may find the stone more interesting than you expect.
Be interesting. I take it we will probably get attacked on the road.
What is it about this stone that captivates you, Fulke?
The Saga Stone comes from an ancient race of beings, a generation of lesser gods, as do all the artifacts I collect for my church.
You prayed to the Christ Jesus in your cell. Is your church not the Church of Rome, like these Saxons?
These Saxons believe in Christ the Redeemer, but I know his true purpose. Christ the Educator, the keeper of secret knowledge.
Is this why Edwin loathes you? For preaching such an idea?
Yes. Christians like her, like Alfred, they believe Christ's purpose on earth was to wash us free of sin. The Roman Church has been deluded by the lies of Saklas, or Yaldabaoth, the demiurge of many names. A lesser god. Saklas and his kind were wise in their time, but they lost sight of the true God, the self-begotten one, Lord of the treasury of light. This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
And I have not yet reached its end.
Be on your guard. Someone is watching us.
Take care, everyone.
The villagers aren't happy we're here.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
Okay, so that means we'll probably soon be attacked. Huh. But yeah, so I wonder if this is like, you know, that Saklas is Odin? Loki?
What is this tower?
A ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply too craven and deluded to understand the secret wisdom we possess.
Have our head up his ass. Ah. Ugh. Not like this.
Are you here?
Ransacked from floor to roof. Basim, stand guard outside.
Oh.
Edwin's doing. I have no doubt.
The stone is within?
I asked Paul to hide it well.
I found this place earlier.
Is this him? Your acolyte, Paul?
My dearest friend.
We found him earlier.
May you live as one with the true God, in the treasury of light.
Your friend paid the price for his loyalty. I imagine he was guarding the stone.
Edwin's men did this. They killed Brother Paul and took my stone.
You! Always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
Alright, we're really getting to the point. Does not matter, we will get the stone. This is Basim's fault. I don't think, you know, I don't think she appreciates what he's doing. She still thinks this is a pointless endeavor. So, not we will get the stone. Question is, it does not matter, or this is Basim's fault. I think she thinks, you know, like, when he came back with Basim, that's when things started to go wrong. So I'm tempted to go with that. I hope that won't, like, block me from, you know, like, any assassin-related things and, you know, make me a Templar or whatever, but we'll see.
Basim fills your head with twisted prophecies. He leads you like a chained dog.
Basim has shown me so much. He knows my mind. He...
Hold, both of you. You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
Yep. You hear that? It's a loud boom. How could you overhear that, especially in that time?
How dare you Danes befoul my lands?
Hold off, Ava. First we talk. Lady Edwin! The stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
Yes. One of this heretic's blasphemous baubles. Is that why you've come?
We are here to trade that stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Giedrich our word.
For that stone, we will leave your lands and not return.
Oh, for this? You must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a promise, brother. Brother.
We have a deal, then?
Okay, this is where it breaks.
Done.
We do not!
Avon! No!
Cut them down! Leave none alive!
Avon, are you mad?
Edwin, please.
We had our chance!
We will speak of this end. I will not forget.
Arrows.
Can't keep it all. Get ready. More of them.
I wasn't aware that this jump actually can take out 2 people at once. That's nice. Wrong one. Are they suddenly all dead? Did poison them or what? Where's my arrows? And this is where he will go, okay, screw you.
You mock-minded fool!
That was our chance to recover the stone without letting of blood.
I will not betray Giedrich.
That is not for you to decide.
My promises are my own, and they are ironclad.
Your first oath is to your Jarl, Sigurd Jarl, your brother and master.
Take a breath. No, punch.
Stay out of this.
Enough!
If it wasn't clear why Sigurd is in command, it is now. Your temper runs too hot, Wolf-Kissed.
You want to settle things with Basim, you call a holmgang. Else you follow me. You listen to me, you do as I ask.
Edwin will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Giedrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was always our plan, Eivor. I had no intention of betraying Giedrich.
It was your plan all along? Yet you saw fit to keep me guessing through your fits of madness.
You are not always to be trusted. Your passions overcome you. I know that. My father knew that. Your father knew it. You move with the wrath of Odin, but you do not have his wisdom. That will lead you astray, Eivor. Come, friend. We have a battle to prepare for.
This quarrel with your brother is something to behold. Has it always been so heated?
All my life we moved as one. As family. As kin. I have always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Fulke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Edwin? I will.
Giedrich asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations and supplies?
East of Oxenforda, south of the Lichvila. There's a place called Eaton Barn where eager merchants sell to soldiers.
Meet me there. I'll come soon. Sigurd, brother, you are lost in a sea storm of your own making. Edwin's defenses have been weakened, but I could do more before joining Fulke.
Lol. For a second, Fulke's sword was still there, but she had already partly despawned. That was cute. Okay, I think up there we had some loot left to pick up. Yes. If we can find arrows anywhere, I would appreciate that. Oh, we actually looted a few arrows from these people. That's nice. At least some. I don't know. Is it like this is maybe a role-playing failure on my part? Like would you know, a Viking be this cavalier about, you know, giving someone their oath and then saying, hey, I actually didn't mean it? You know, so like backstabbing them afterwards? Or is that considered dishonorable? Among them as well, you know? Or is it one of those, you know, half accurate things, you know, like in some belief systems, for instance, it was, yeah, of course, we keep our oaths given to people, or given to honorable people, but anyone who's not of our belief is not an honorable person, so we can lie to them, just not among ourselves. And then you just, you know, spend your life defining what is an honorable person and what not in the way that justifies whoever you lied to. That would be kind of, you know, fitting. Alright, so finest beautiful shiz, Eaton Barn. We've been there before. Where is that? In the western part, so left of Oxenfordshire somewhere. Eaton Barn here. South of Lichvila Garrison. Yep, which we've already cleared out. Continue further to the southeast. Of a large pond. So, okay, that's the description. Go down here and then over here. But we've already seen Eaton Barn, so we can just click it on the map. Let's go and do some skills then. Let's see what we have left. Evasion and assassination damage. And I guess we got sort of a bigger battle, but no, that's poison. Assassination damage, poison, CX. Melee critical chance. Poison resistance. Hammer. So we have all the weird weapons. Spear, hammer, CX. We have the poison stuff. I guess let's do the non-stealth bits for now. And then the next time we get 2 points, I guess we'll do the assassination damage up there, and then we can just use whatever is left, and then we'll be free to mix and match from the other skill trees. Interesting though. You have Odin's wrath, but you don't have his wisdom. If that's again a, if that's foreshadowing that we really are Odin, or at least, related to Odin. That would work, I guess. That we just don't remember our past yet. But I don't know, like the whole game so far, Eivor didn't really seem, to me at least from the moments I had, she seemed a little, temperamental. And that's fine, and in this situation, I don't think that's not justified either, but rather, that makes sense.
I ain't in the business of helping you.
Dear man, would you live under Edwin's boot? For that is where you will be if these supplies reach her castle.
I'd give 'em over to any man for enough silver. I've a livelihood to keep.
I had silver before I was caged, and I will again. You need only give me time. I'm as good as my word.
It's a crying shame, your story. But a few supplies ain't gonna rewrite the history of the world, woman.
Good friend, your wares will bring death to the farmers and merchants of this land. Could you live with such a burden?
None of my concern.
Not until there's a sword at your neck.
Alright. And then speak to Folke, and I guess then we can...
Here's Folke.
Destroy stuff if we can't convince him.
It's for the good of your shire.
You've lost your senses.
What's the noise about?
She's trying to rob me. I warn you, soldiers are coming to escort me any minute.
This merchant is taking supplies to the castle. Oil for boiling, arrows, shields, rations. I offered to buy them, but he refuses.
I don't sell on a future promise of profit. Edwin's a valuable customer.
Then I'll make you a new author.
We could pay... Let's try to use our charisma and see if that works.
How about a story? I'll spin you a tale in exchange for your wares.
That's an odd bargain, Dane, but I'll bite. Sing me one of your sagas.
The wild winds wandered. The seas spit salt. The night fell into slumber. Wise Odin rose and bade farewell. He pulled on boots of leather.
Bit of a slow start. Pick it up.
Long before the beginning, before you and I and the others, wise Odin looked with his one wan eye, stared and blinked and thundered.
This Odin fella, he's one of your gods, innit?
The moon burns red, the sea foams gold. Wise Odin utters the words.
Right, this is not what I wanted. Stop it, will ya?
The snake coils. Loki yowls. Poison drips from the mouth.
Enough, enough! Is this some sort of Nordic curse? Run, go!
How does it end?
They all die.
I guess that works.
We can use these oil jars to surprise the soldiers.
I see visions of burning men, the screams of soldiers aflame. If we place the oil and supplies near the hay along the road, it will burn like hellfire when the soldiers arrive.
Take position on that bluff and watch for the soldiers, would you?
You'll hear me howl as the men approach.
Alright. For one thing, we should pick up these arrows. And now place all jars on the main road to set the trap. I guess here. And here. I guess we can grab some from here.
What was that?
My howl. It means men approach.
That was funny. Oh.
Prepare yourself. The soldiers are close. That overhanging branch is a good vantage for a first strike.
Let's see.
They're here.
I guess the idea might have been to do it farther away. Well, I guess this works as well.
Spring the trap now.
Okay. That worked out. Wow, this is... the color of everything changed for a moment. That was nice. That gave it an added bit of drama. I like that.
That's the last of them. Edwin will be waiting for aid that never comes. Something wrong?
No. No, quite the opposite. At Sancte Albanus, your brother claimed kinship with the gods. Is it true? Is he descended from the Archon's children, the Isu?
Not to be blunt, Fulke, but only half of what you say ever makes any sense to me.
Forgive me. I often presume too much of my audience. Men who fear damnation, when ignorance is the greatest of all evils.
Ignorance of what?
What a perfect sentence. I'll ask more simply. Could your brother be descended of the gods? Or could he be a god himself?
I sometimes wonder... like, that is nonsense. No. But, like, I sometimes wonder I would have liked the option, you know, like, I never gave it a thought.
I don't know. I want to deny it, but I've seen things in my life. Visions, prophecies. It's difficult to explain.
Heed your visions. Always. You may have been touched by true knowledge.
Sigurd is only a man, the son of a king and my brother. He may think highly of himself, but he's no god.
Yet it's possible his line of kings was fathered by a god. In ages past.
We haven't time for these fantasies, Fulke. It's time I regroup with Giedrich to see how his assault preparations are coming along.
Godspeed, Eivor. I will stay here to pray for the souls of the dead before I join you.
So we can still destroy these. Still have a mission objective thing on them. It's a cool bit of game design that they go and say if something here blows up, especially the big cards it seems, then they'll change. They'll change the color nearby. Oh, and I guess now I know why there's so many exploding vases around, because back there seems to be a hidden spot. Of course we have to go and blow up this wall. I wonder, like, why would someone even... That was a glitch. The vase was on the floor immediately before the animation had finished. You know, why would they block this? I guess so that, you know, no raiders or whatever would come in and or maybe kids won't go down, something like that. Jeez, socks are wet again. Oh. There is a secret key here. Why are there no riches here? This is not the England the brochures promised. Oh. So let's first climb up here. Eaton Barn key. Oh. Is apparently recently deceased. Vibenius. Britannia Sancte. What does that mean? Nilibertus. Make sense of those words. Treasure hoard map. Ooh. guys from Antoni, Edveri, Jovi, Cecilius, something like that. Lucan, I don't get these words. They look very Latin, but somehow, I don't know. Can't make sense of even like what the general, you know, what the general genre of the writing, so to say, is. If this is supposed to, you know, be gravestones. No obvious here lies X or stuff like that. Ah, something to loot. There seems to be something up here, and I don't think that's where we came from. Come on, go up. Yes, you can do it. Of dead people here. Ooh, and there's a crate, chest. Just leather and iron ore, but hey, better than nothing. Just always, when I open a chest, wish for fabric these days. That seems to be the most popular, or the rarest rather, material, but the most popular for the most popular material for health and similar upgrades right now. I guess they don't want you to have all the ration slots for health unlocked too early. So they probably went, okay, you can get one of these two unlocks. What does this say? Letter from Lady Edwin. Be it known that her ladyship is well pleased with the quantity and quality of the supplies delivered at Eaton Barn. Heretofore the trade tax shall be reduced for your goods. So, he was making good money. Arrows, that's good. So where would we need a key here? Or was that just a lock on the chest? So, yes, there's still loot on these people. Here is quite dramatic still. Oh, maybe up top of the house? Ah, no. There is not really much up here. Barn key. Maybe it was that chest. Ooh, there's a rich. Let's see if that's in any way useful. get up there? Maybe this way? Nope. That tree seems to be too far away. But maybe... Let's go up here. No, not down. Up. The other way. It's kind of hard to get up this branch. Seems like I should be able to go this way. Think, well, let's try it. It should be the easiest way. Or maybe just set something on fire. This. Okay, hide in there. Oh, of course. This way. The other way is probably just the way back and maybe a little attempt at misleading us. That's how it goes. Alright. Okay, and where was the other ridge? Over here somewhere. So I guess we'll go that way. I want to go that way. Interesting. Is that a... I guess that's a wheel. Someone could walk in? And operate the crane that way? Power it, to be more precise? Or maybe it's just a counterweight wheel and you just... It looks like, you know, you just grab it on the outside here and turn it this way. And it's just to give you a transmission. What was that? There might be enemies everywhere. Oh, wolves everywhere, it seems. Just brought your friends back. Also, I need new leather shoes. Right. Where were the riches? Here is one rich. Two rich, old switch, new switch. Alright. Wasn't there something else? Nope, that doesn't seem so. It's weird, like when I came, it came up here, I mean. It seemed like there would be something else. Like a second item. Alright. I guess we've cleared out everything here, and I still don't know what that Eaton Barn key was for. But maybe it was just for that crate down there in the back room, and I didn't pay attention that it had a lock on it. And since I got the key before the crate, maybe I didn't need it. I didn't, notice that I never got the error that's saying, hey, it's locked. Exfort. Maybe I should go there. And I think I'm having a bug again where... Oh, more wolves. Why did you... Ah, why is she stopping? She keeps like... If it's when they get too close or what it is. But it seems a bit... like, it seems a bit like the like if I've been drawing the bow for a while, she seems to just stop. Maybe that's when someone gets too close, but I was just about to let go, so it's annoying when suddenly the bow lets go. Also, this needlessly dramatic music. I don't know why this is. What are you people? Let's just, for a nice person, you do not need to mistrust us. We're just picking up some valuables here. was a bit of a... That was a bit of a fumble there. Actually triggered the wrong ability. And started stealthily running at them. Minor Rune of Rain. What the heck is that? What's a Minor Rune of Rain? Just forgot to loot you. Why do the Vikings keep selling me all these pieces of broken Saxon armor?
Some kind of trouble.
Here, Saxon. Here, Saxon.
Hey, now!
Okay, they don't know where I am. Alright. Nobody saw me. You know, one nice thing about this game is that there's not really the concept of having heat on you in here as much. Like in the previous game it was very, you know, Grand Theft Auto. You could end up in a situation where, you know, like everyone was seeking you out and chasing after you on sight. Whereas here, it's pretty much like immediately your enemies will look for you. But even the locals don't. So that's kind of fascinating. That was easy. Still this weird, you know, disconnect of, you know, the game expecting you to go everywhere and loot. Like the game doesn't really let you develop a moral compass. Okay, wait. Didn't see that these were soldiers. Building. I guess we can distract the soldiers. That's about it. Okay, we have to go in through the front entrance, it seems. So yeah, we might have needed that drunk.
Come on, I've got the good stuff.
Hey, that's a good idea.
You distracting enough now?
Really great. I like cabbage.
You've had enough, friend.
Bring me drink! No one drink! Drink! What are you doing? Drink! I am unquenchable. Hey! Hold on, you. Stop that, my God!
Nope. Okay.
The thrill of the chase!
Hey, if you'd just forgotten about me and taken a little more time with the drunk, you could have all lived. Seriously. Oh. This one. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Pike. And I'm incognito again. There was some last loot in here. That's it, I guess. Hello. Hi, kids. You want to be like me when you grow up? Yeah, mommy, I want to kill random people like that person too. What? There seems to be another unknown. Where are you? Over there, someone we want to have a peek at and then probably run away from again. Oh no, that's a Yom's Viking. Okay, never mind. Don't really care about you. Oh, but let's see, maybe it's someone we know. It's a bit of a...
All father favors you, April.
Max Latex is not someone I know. Does it do a different one? No. I kind of wish there was a way to, you know, like see your friends, Yom's Vikings or something, and recruit them. That would be fun. And that's like when they sold the feature, like when they announced the feature, that's what I expected to do, you know, like where you could just say, hey, here's all my friends. And of course we expected a full character designer. What we got in the end was actually just a randomizer. And a bit of like gear selection. Oh well. Right. So where are we now? Oh, there's one more loot and there's a mission over there, but that's in Gloucestershire, so we'd better get out of here quick before someone in Gloucestershire notices that we're under-leveled. So let's quickly grab that last bit of gold. So that we can upgrade or whatever.
This will get messy.
Oh, okay. Soldiers here. just a normal Saxon. Don't worry. Hi, fellow Saxons. Lethal butt shot. Oh, he ducked. No. Whoops. Crouch. I'm invisible, secret Viking. You no see me. Why are they walking on the roof? Walking on broken roof. I think they found their friends. Okay, I think they're kind of looking for me. Closer, yes. Just property recovery.
Hell with you.
Oh. Oh, missed one. So busy aiming. Oh, but he had a nickel ingot and titanium. Thank you. Oh, was that the crate? I don't know. But I guess we're good now. Counter room, whatever that is. Is this wheel? I think that goes in the wrong direction. No, it goes in the right direction. Good, well done. That one that went in the wrong direction, that was really weird. I mean, it's a game, so they're not actually simulating those physics, but, you know, I would have thought they'd paid more attention. Alright, and I guess that's it for us today already. We've met Fulke, found out what Sigurd was after, so that's cool. Oh, hi Fuji, how's it going? But you just got here. Yeah, it seems like it. You demand more content. Yeah, you know, it's not that I wouldn't want to give you the more content, but since I do have to go off to work now, yeah, not happening at this time. Sorry. But thank you for coming by, and, you know, maybe you liked what you saw so far and want to come back tomorrow. 3 hours ago. Demand. Okay. Yeah, sorry. You know, I need to go to work because, you know, they pay for the computers and to keep the lights on here and the internet. So, well, they pay my wages and I pay for the rest from that, but you know what I mean. So yeah, what's happening is that we'll have to finish today, but we got a lot of stuff done, and I guess next we will be ringing sign bell. Nice title. So we'll be going there and doing stuff in preparation for an assault. Like and subscribe. Exactly, yeah. There is this subscribe button underneath. I think it's in that direction for you now. Underneath the stream, or the follow button at least. I mean, you can click that. You can subscribe if you want, but you don't have to. You can come back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Central European Time, 6 a.m. GMT, 10 p.m. PST, whatever is your favorite time zone, or one close to it that you can make sense of. So yeah, sorry, Fuji. But great to have you here, and great that you would want to watch some more. But yeah, and tomorrow we will be invading more stuff, and maybe we will finally be meeting Alfred. I don't really know what will happen here, but Alfred was in the trailer, so I'm kind of surprised. Not survived. Surprised that we haven't really gotten all his... have seen him yet. So maybe that will happen tomorrow. Maybe we've drawn him out now. And we have that last armor that we couldn't find out how to get at. So maybe that will count as well. So thank you, and see you tomorrow, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna do a raid today because, yeah. But thank you. Bye-bye.